When you go to high school, you're going to have to read even harder material and answer questions. Today's lesson will be for a 6th grade classroom. We're going to work on how to answer literal questions. Here's what we're going to do today, boys and girls. For literacy or for reading, we're going to work on understanding the text. And my job today is to give you the strategy to do that. The other thing that we're going to learn today, and that's called our language objective, is we're going to learn how to answer right there questions. There are 2 kinds of questions that we have to work with when we're in school. One of those is right there questions. Those are the questions that we can find right there in the text. And the text is what we're reading. For example, if I say to you, what is our lesson objective today? I can look right here and I can say the answer is right there. I can read it, can't I? Talk with your shoulder partner about how questions begin. When someone asks you a question, what is the first word that you see? In today's lesson, that think, pair, share is very important for our English language learners because it gives them the time to process the language, to practice it, and then to hear it correctly, even if they aren't really ready to share aloud by themselves.
What, where, when, why, and how.
Tell me one of the question words that you and your partner were talking about.
Why?
Why. Thumbs up if anybody said why. Good job. I'm going to write it here. What's the last question word that isn't up here? Think in your head. Think in your head. Tell your shoulder partner what that is. Tell me what it is. Where. I love it. When you are asked a where question, you answer with a place. If I said, where is Long Beach? What would you say? In the United States or in California. Are those places? Yes. So we're going to work together to answer some right there questions, but you're going to work with a partner. Okay? And I want everyone in the class to come up with the answers. Here's how it's going to work, guys. I'm going to read the introduction aloud, and good readers are going to read along with me. Then I'm going to ask you right there questions. And it's going to be your job to find those answers in the text. I chose a current event and a piece of text that was comprehensible and high interest. Here's my who question. I went through the text and figured out what is the important part that I want these students to learn. So I purposely chose answers for who, what, where, when, why, and how questions and chunked the text into pieces that were comprehensible to the students and digestible to them. Find the place where it says the mission. Here's my why question. Why does the president need this information? Find the answer. Touch it with your finger and raise your hand.
President and other leaders use that information to decide where to move soldiers or how best to protect people at home.
Did you say to help him decide where to move soldiers? Yes. Now, you're going to create your own questions using this magazine, but you're all going to do it from different parts. My language objective today was, how do you answer literal questions? And the students in their own question making were able to explain that to us. Their questions were grammatically correct, they were applicable, and they were right from the text.
Alright, we got a couple questions. You could ask, how long is the ancient crocodile lived? Or who discovered the ancient crocodile? See? So you could pick one of those, or you could read on more.
We could say like, who discovered the giant crocodile?
And you can write that.
Make sure everyone on your team knows the question and knows where the right there answer is in the text. This table's going to go first. Who's your presenter? Okay? Ask Your question.
When was the 60th anniversary of Japan's attack?
When? So what are we looking for? A day, a week, a time, a year, or a month? Would you say that question one more time really loud so everyone can hear you?
When was the 60th anniversary of Japan's attack?
Find the answer.
On December 7th?
Okay, thumbs up if everybody had that answer. Tell me what you looked for when you were finding the answer in the text. You were looking for a what? Date. Did you guys just apply or use the secret? You did. Did it work? Yes. Did we learn how to answer right there questions? Yes. Okay. Did we understand the text that we were reading? Yes. We did our job. Good job, guys. Let's give yourselves a hand.